Hey guys, welcome back to Clever News. Thanks for hanging out with us in the lounge. I'm your host, Deidre Behar, joined by my co-host, Katie Krause.
Hey guys.
And today we are talking music's biggest night, Grammys 2012. We've got a full rundown for you of what you guys can expect from the show. But let's kick things off by talking about the host.
Yes.
For the first time since 2004, the Grammys decided to bring back a host, Mr.
LL Cool J.
Ladies love Cool James.
Yes.
What's not to love, right?
I'm excited. He is respected in the music industry. He is now a seasoned actor. I saw his promos that he did, especially the beatboxing one with Miss Taylor Swift. I'm excited. I think he's going to do a good job.
I think just judging by those promos, he really seemed like he got along really well with Taylor and he put her at ease and they were laughing together.
Absolutely.
So hopefully we can hope for more cute, fun moments. He doesn't seem like he's going to do anything controversial, unlike a certain Ricky Gervais at the Golden Globes. But you know, I think this night is all about fun more than anything, and I think LL Cool J will really bring that sort of fun dynamic, to the show. Speaking of the show, the performances are out of control this year.
I mean, the Recording Academy is going all out, pulling out all the stops. They've got huge names lined up. A lot of cool mashups, collaborations we're going to see on stage.
Yes. Well, when we were in our office earlier talking about this whole rundown, well, first of all, we couldn't believe all these names that they managed to book on the show this year. But you started to freak out a little bit, hyperventilate a little bit, when you heard about the Chris Brown, David Guetta, Deadmau5, Foo Fighters, Lil Wayne.
I mean, 5 huge major names. They're going to be paying tribute to house music, which I really like that idea. The Foo Fighters are going to do a remix of their song Rope, which I think is going to be awesome.
My God, it's going to probably put a whole new spin on the song like we've never heard before.
And the 5 of them, I mean, who would have thought Chris Brown and the Foo Fighters doing house
DJs.
music and Lil Wayne? I mean, it's going to be huge. The one thing that I found interesting is that Chris Brown will not be doing any red carpet interviews prior to the show.
I really wish he was. I know that was announced earlier today that he was going to be skipping all press. But you know, I think the incident occurred 3 years ago. He's got a fresh start. He's put out a few records now. He's promoting a new one, which is amazing. Turn up the music. I think it would be in his best interest to say, you know, I'll talk to Ryan Seacrest, I'll talk to Juliana Rancic, whoever it might be, and just talk about the music, keep it lighthearted, keep it fun.
Right, talk about how he's gotten to this point. I feel like people would definitely respect him for that. I only think maybe he would get a little temperamental over some of the questions he might have would be getting.
You'd have to dodge the obvious. Yeah. But let's talk about some of the other big performances.
Yes.
We've got Kelly Clarkson and Jason Aldean performing their Grammy-nominated hit.
Don't You Want to Stay?
Don't You Want to Stay?
I love that song.
Okay, so something that was announced this week that is so major, I can't even put it into words. The Beach Boys are going to be reuniting all of them on the same stage at the Grammys, performing alongside Maroon 5 and Foster the People. What are they going to do?
It's the first time that they're hitting the stage in over 2 decades. I don't even know what to expect. I think, you know, they might do a little moves like Jagger. They might do some pumped up kicks, but I think the big thing is going to be lots of Beach Boys songs. I think we're going to see them do Help Me Rhonda, maybe.
Wouldn't it be nice? God only knows. I can only imagine what old stuff they're going to do blended with some new stuff. I know we were joking earlier that maybe we'll see a Katy Perry California Girls versus Beach Boys California Girls matchup.
I think that would be epic.
I mean, life-changing.
And she's been tweeting that she is performing with some sort of
surprise.
Yes. So maybe we'll see that. No confirmation or anything. I'm also really excited to see Taylor Swift do her Hunger Games soundtrack song, Safe and Sound.
Yes, a different side of Taylor, may I add.
I can envision her doing something sort of like spooky and dark, but very elegant at the same time.
Very elegant. And I think that song is going to be huge, especially with the release of the movie coming up very shortly. But another performance I'm extremely excited to see is Coldplay and Rihanna doing Princess of China live. I can only imagine how amazing that's going to sound.
Yeah, and Nicki Minaj is doing Roman's Holiday, very new song. She's never performed it before, so that will be very exciting. And then the following day, she's also debuting another single, we think on Ryan Seacrest's show.
Yes.
Starship,
I believe. But this is all rumored, so we don't know if it's true or not, but this is what we were reading earlier. Let's talk about the big country performance of the evening. we've got the band Perry, Blake Shelton, and Glenn Campbell all performing together. Again, another stellar mashup, especially coming from that genre of music. It'll be really cool to see.
We have the Etta James tribute to look forward to.
Alicia Keys and Bonnie Raitt are going to be doing that. I would love a little Christina Aguilera sprinkled in there.
Yes.
Because she did such a phenomenal job performing at her funeral.
Yes.
So that was nice.
And of course, Adele will be hitting the stage. Bruno Mars will be performing.
All the hard-hitting A-listers. This is going to be a huge show.
An amazing show.
And then just lastly, let's talk about some of the presenters, people who I'm a little disappointed aren't performing, but nonetheless excited to still see them, see what they wear. We've got Miranda Lambert, we've got Ryan Seacrest, Fergie, Diana Ross.
Gwyneth Paltrow,
who's made such waves, especially recently in the country world.
Yeah.
We've got Lady Antebellum, Mark Anthony. I mean, they're really pulling out all the stops.
And on and on. It's going to be a huge, epic, amazing show.
And then 2 industry icons are actually going to be taking the stage as well. We've got Bruce Springsteen and Paul McCartney.
Huge.
Those two, you can always just expect 10s all across the board, so that'll be really fun.
We also have Tony Bennett, Carrie Underwood taking the stage. I adore Carrie Underwood. I know that she has a new album coming out this year. Her new single's coming out.
Good girl.
Really,
can't wait.
Yes. So I'm excited to see that performance. 2 rumored performances that we're very excited about. Personally, Beyonce.
Post baby, a little over a month after the baby is born, if there was going to be somebody to take the stage, dance, sing, I wouldn't even put it past her to do like acrobatics or something completely
or have
crazy.
Jay-Z on stage with her.
Something. Watch her rap like a verse off of Watch the Throne. Something crazy. Beyonce's the woman who would do it.
100%.
And then also rumored the Lady Gaga whole thing. We heard that she's actually going to be opening, closing, or both.
Yes.
Opening and closing the show.
Only Lady Gaga.
Only Lady Gaga would be capable of that. And then with Gaga, you never know what you can get. Last year, she arrived on the red carpet in what some called an egg, but what us little monsters refer to as a vessel. Don't laugh. You know you liked it.
It got people talking. It was different. It was very Lady Gaga of her.
Very.
She never ceases to amaze me.
Yes.
She always brings it, whatever she does, 130%.
Yes.
So
we can only expect a bigger and badder entrance this year on the carpet. Okay, so the big night is coming up this Sunday, and I know you guys are probably just as excited as Katie and I are.
I think it's going to be one of the most epic Grammys that we have ever seen.
If that's even possible.
Right.
So make sure you stick with us here at Clever News, because we're going to be in the studio here on Sunday night running down all the winners, the performers, the speeches, the presenters. If it's going down at the Grammys, we're going to be dishing about it. So make sure you subscribe to Clever News, and we will see you guys on Sunday. For Katie Krause, I'm Deidre Behar, and thanks for watching, guys. Bye.